Hey everyone, it's Elizabeth and I'm back and I am here to do another general reading, and this is for the water sign collective. That would be Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And so this is for the next couple of weeks starting tomorrow, which is I think the 21st, first day of summer, and through the 4th of July 2020. And the deck I'm using today, I am using the Haunted House Tarot, or Tarot of Haunted House. It's a really beautiful deck. Really, I love this artwork. So that's the deck I'm using. And also, let's see, I'm still running a contest. So if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do. If you like the video, please hit the like button and share the video. And the contest will continue. So once I get to 300 subscribers, I will randomly choose 2 subscribers for a 15-minute phone reading with me. So please, leave feedback and let's move on here. Let's see what's up. So this is, again, the Haunted House Tarot, and let's start with the recent past. So I'm looking at where you guys have been probably in the last maybe couple of weeks or so, or maybe even the last month or so. We have the Page of Pentacles. And this is like an energy. This is like the student. This is someone who's very enthusiastic. They might be learning something new about themselves. I mean, perhaps some of you water signs out there, you may have some earth in your chart. Perhaps some of you water signs out there have felt like the student, maybe during this time of socially isolating, time to ourselves for some of you anyway, not all of us, but for some of you, it's been a time to reflect and maybe do some things around the house that you weren't doing. But for some of you also, this is learning something new about who you are, learning something new about, I think with the clarification card, by the way, it's the moon. Okay, so check it out. The moon card is the card of mystery. It's the unknown. It's with these two together, and then probably these last couple of weeks, I'm going to put these down. The way I see this in the last couple of weeks, it's this, at least in the last couple of weeks, it's this feeling of you've been learning, figuring things out that maybe you couldn't figure out before. That's that energy of the student of learning something, and you've been grounding yourself a little bit more, not letting your emotions control your actions. So you've been kind of like this Page of Pentacles energy. It's like you've taken this mode of thinking has been in the past to resolve some things that have caused you to feel emotionally stirred up. Like the moon is definitely affects our emotions, especially with Mercury being retrograde now. A lot of us, including myself, I have water all over my chart, my rising sign, my Venus. And so I understand this is like feeling like compelled to just let go of certain things, figure things out on your own, and keep your emotions really, grounded. Okay, so moving into the present, where you guys are right now, we have this energy of the Three of Swords. And that's a painful, energy. It's betrayal, or it's heartbreak. It's feeling betrayed. So perhaps some of you water signs out there are feeling either remembering that there was some recent pain, or there was betrayal. Some of you might be even feeling afraid to take a risk when it comes, because we have the Three of Wands clarifying this. So I feel like it could be about personal relationships for sure. For some of you, it could be about your own personal endeavors, whether that has to do with your career, your business, your personal relationships, your family. She needs to, in this Three of Wands, in this particular deck, the energy is, that she's a bit tentative to go down the stairs and see what's out there. But if she doesn't, she'll never know. And for you guys, it's taking risks, or necessary risks, to overcome. And I think because currently in your current state of mind energy, perhaps it's time to deal with this Three of Swords energy and take a risk, and go down those stairs and reach out. Don't just stand there. I think perhaps for some of you in the past, maybe some of you water signs were feeling like you couldn't let go of it. Even if for some of you have experienced even this recent heartache, you're trying to overcome it. Okay. And we'll clarify these cards moving forward into the future. Into the immediate future, we have this beautiful Eight of Pentacles card. And this is, to me, immediate. When I see her right away, I literally see a person who is like taking care of her body. I mean, I feel like the first thing I saw without my glasses was this energy of someone exercising, working out. So I feel like for some of you water signs out there in your immediate future, you're focusing literally on your body, on your physical body. And that could be exercise, working out, and learning how to do it. Perhaps for some of you, it's not something you really like to do. For others, maybe you love it. But there's a certain group of you out there that I'm picking up that are forcing yourself to do something and you know it's better for you. Okay, whether that has to be working out, exercising, whether that be focusing more on the work you do, your career. Okay, that's the energy I'm seeing. And clarifying the card we've got in this deck here is the Four of Wands. And I mean, this is a ceremony of some kind, you know, and it's a ceremony, and it's kind of it's the ending of something, it's the beginning of something, you know, it's transition and change. And so you guys are going through, it's almost like for some of you, it's the Four of Wands is like an energy of completion. So in your immediate future, you seem to be ending a cycle, starting a new cycle. You know, for some of you, it's about literally, you know, learning a new skill. And it could be about work related to the work you're doing. For some of you, I feel, some of you water signs, I feel that, again, I get this need to, or to take on something new regarding physical activity, working on your physical body, getting more active, losing weight, getting healthy. That's what I'm seeing. And I think the clarification card of the Four of Wands is, again, for me, and I may be going back to the Thoth deck by Aleister Crowley, but I always think of completion. And yeah, it's a ceremony of some kind as well. And it's, for some with the Four of Wands, it's a celebration of, you know, being, you know, in a relationship. For some people, it's that you're having this, it's like a ceremony for yourself. It's like an initiation into a new way of living your life. Okay. Hope this makes some sense, you know, because there's a lot going on here. You know, again, Mercury is retrograde. You must forgive my, if I sound a little off, you just, just decline the phone. My phone's ringing while I'm recording this. Sorry, guys. Okay. So moving into the, let's see, past, present, future, as far as the cards of activation. So this would be action, as far as yourself and other people around you, what you're dealing with. Now you have two major arcana cards here, which I saw, and when I was looking at these cards earlier, when I laid them out, it's just, why is this here? Well, it's a major arcana card. And in this deck, she shows up as like, it's like, whoa, it's like she's coming out of the darkness, going into the light, you know? So it's not physical death, it's transformation. You know, it's a forced, sometimes people see death as a forced change. I see it as something that needs to change, you know, and the universe is kind of pushing you in this direction of needed change, needed transformation, and clarify. You know, it's interesting because clarifying the card, we've got the Lovers. So this is, for some, it is about relationships, love, partnership, you know, and it could be for some literally the ending of a relationship, or the ending of the way you were maybe in a relationship, or how you defined your relationship. Literally, that could be, for some of you water signs, maybe for some of you that are in a relationship, that are married, committed, perhaps your relationship is going through a big transformation. For those of you that are single, this could be a transformation that has to do, like a forced change that has to do with your love life, your romantic life. And, you know, it's kind of the idea of keeping yourself open to the idea, because I think for some of you, you might have gone through with the Three of Swords and the past here. You know, for some of you, I think you may have had a hard time with a relationship in the past that caused you some heartache or some pain, and perhaps the universe is kind of forcing you now to get out there, or to not be afraid to open yourself up to the idea of love. All right. And this is also an emotional balance, you know, for some of you water signs with Mercury being retrograde, and there's a boatload of other planets, by the way, that are retrograde. We have a lot of planetary activity going on. I'm not an astrologer, but honestly, there's just a lot going on right now. Whew. And so these transformations and these changes will be emotionally, I think, for you guys a bit, it's a bit of a, it's making you feel maybe exhausted, physically exhausted, but these things are happening for a reason. The universe seems to be bringing this to you. On one hand, it could be you letting go. For some of you, it's being done with something, being done with a relationship, and keeping your options open in the future, because you have, as far as people coming into your energy, you have the Eight of Cups, okay? And this is walking away from something that has just caused you such emotional pain. I define the Eight of Cups as walking away from an emotionally draining relationship or a situation. And it's walking towards something with the light in the back of the building. You know that there's something better to go to. Now, this is the energy of the people around you. And we have, the next card is the Devil. So we're dealing with somebody perhaps that walked away from you or caused you to feel you could never trust anybody again. So these are, you're dealing with a person in the next couple of weeks. For some of you, you're dealing with someone that could be very manipulating. Maybe when you knew them, they were quite charming. This is someone that, it's the Eight of Cups is someone from the past. That's how I see this. And it's someone that I feel is manipulating, someone that you may have had a relationship with. So there's temptation there to want to communicate. And we'll pull some more cards on that. So that's what I'm seeing for some of you out there. For some of you, it's also this energy of walking away from addiction. Okay, because the Devil is about addiction. And I think it's changing your habits and committing to taking better care of yourselves, because you have in your hopes and fears energy the Strength card. And she shows up here in this energy as she's strength. She's looking in the mirror. What does she see? An empowered woman. So your hopes and your fears all indicate, empowerment, personal empowerment, fearlessness. It's really about personal empowerment. And that's something that a lot of you water signs are looking to, attain. And probably, you have it. It's in you already, this personal empowerment, and feeling strong enough and capable enough to deal with whatever, just being ethical, to be ethical, to be moral, to make good decisions for yourself, to face your demons, to face your fears head on, to sustain that self-confidence, because the clarification card is the Two of Pentacles. And that's a card of stability. It's kind of, not always the most exciting energy, but what you kind of need as far as your hopes and fears. For some of you water signs, I think some of you thrive on drama, and I think that some of you thrive on imbalance, but, we like to know what's coming next, and we like to be surprised. But this is also the idea of, to sustain stability and to know that you can handle whatever comes your way by not letting your emotions control your actions, okay? And we have the outcome of this gorgeous card, the Star card. I love this card. It came out in another reading I did. This is all about having faith in yourself, faith in the universe. It's a major arcana card. And this is, it's literally about believing that you can get whatever you're looking to attain now in even the next couple of weeks. Because this energy is so, even with Mercury being retrograde, for some of you anyway, this is really maintaining and holding on to your faith. Believing in yourself, self-confidence, believing that the universe is on your side. Clarifying the card is the Knight of Swords. And this is all about taking action. Your fearlessness energy is really, it's also could be an air sign that you're dealing with here. It could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, younger man or woman who kind of comes in like the wind. And his energy is that of someone who wants to just get in and talk and communicate with you. And maybe it's something that you were hoping for, maybe it's something that you were hoping would at least the opportunity to communicate with somebody like this. Either he was younger than you, or she was younger than you. He or she could have been maybe a bit emotionally, maybe they looked younger, or they just behaved a certain way that made you think, "What? I can't believe you're that age. You're behaving like you're 21 or even 17." There's just an immaturity perhaps to this air sign person. And we're going to clarify. Let's clarify. I'm going to pull some cards here. All right. So why don't we take a look at the immediate future of the Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. It's definitely some type of I know it's a ceremony here, but it's also, ceremonies for me are like closure. It's the ending of something. It's the beginning of something new, and it's good. It's Eight of Pentacles. So we got the Eight of Pentacles in your immediate future, clarified by the Four of Wands. And I want another card, please, Spirit. I'm asking my guides and my guardian angels to please be as accurate and as Evidential as possible. With Eight of Pentacles, Four of Wands. What is this about, please, Spirit? All right, so we're going to... Eight of Pentacles. Let's clarify, shall we? Okay, so this is interesting. We have the Knight of Pentacles. And this is an ambition. In this deck anyway, he's ambitious. You know, he's trying to get to the light isn't hitting him so bad. So this is an ambitious energy. You know, he's a methodical card, you know, but he knows what he wants. He's focused, determined. So I feel like for some of you, this Knight of Pentacles energy is about being determined to achieve your goals. And again, for some of you, this just clarifies with the Eight of Pentacles card. If you remember, to me, my immediate hit when I saw her was this physical energy of working out or exercising or getting more physical with your body or focusing on your diet, focusing on your physical body. For some of you, it was focusing on your job and doing a better job, you know, or perfecting your business, your career. For some of you, it's literally that specific, you know, as far as learning a skill. But for some of you, it's about changing your habits, your physical habits, your work habits, and becoming better at something. And also it's determination. This is physical. This is very physical energy. This Knight of Pentacles is a very physical energy. So this is determination. So let's move towards the action. We have action of two major arcana cards here. We have Death and the Lover. So we're going to ask for clarification on why we have in our action energy Death, which is transformation and forced change, unexpected change, on the Lovers, which is actually all about emotional balance and physical balance. You know, it's teamwork, but it can be love, it can be partnership. I feel like I'm going to ask my guides here. Let's see, let's clarify. The Death card, please, for the activation action energy, please. Okay, so Death and the Lovers. Action, okay, please. Death. What is this about? All right, that card, we have two cards that fell here. So we have the Chariot and the, wow, Eight of Wands. You've got... Literally, I immediately feel like with the Death and the Lovers, you know, that there's a message coming, like something that you thought was over. It's not. It's like there's something from the past, or you're hearing from the Chariot card. To me, reminds me of someone who is living a very posh life, or, you know, they see themselves as someone who is, you know, if you look at this card here, I mean, this is a Chariot, but in this deck, I feel like you're dealing with someone who is very much in control of their lives, and you're dealing with a person who is probably likes to, he or she presents himself as being very much in control of their emotions. They don't express themselves too often emotionally. You won't see, you might see them cry once or twice, but honestly, with the Eight of Wands, you're also dealing with your energy here of these messages coming through, something, maybe even somebody from a distance or somebody that travels, and you're feeling with the Lovers and the Death card, this is something that could have been over, somebody that, and maybe you make your own closure here with a lover from the past or a relationship from the past. But the Eight of Wands is, you know, in this, what I feel like is things are beginning to really move quickly here, especially with, you have this action of the Death card, which is this is unexpected change. It's making you feel like maybe I can finally move on and take control of my life, and, you know, take control of letting go of whatever happened to me in the past. Forgive that person so that I can move on and embrace what the universe has in store for you or for me in the future. So this is about unexpected messages coming through that change your world, that puts you in a position where you might feel, you know, it's time for you to take back control. And we're going to clarify some more cards here. I hope that resonated with you guys. So as far as the people around you the next couple of weeks, Eight of Cups and the Devil. So we're going to, again, this is pretty much someone who maybe that you abandoned or they abandoned you. You know, you got yourself into a place where it's hard to trust. You know, it's really hard to trust with that Devil energy. So let's clarify the Eight of Cups. Spirit, please. I'm asking my guides and guardian angels to please be as accurate and as evidential as possible. The Eight of Cups and the Devil. So this is, who is this? Is this one person? Is this more than one person? These are the energy of people. Eight of Cups and the Devil. All right. Okay, I got it. So we're dealing with the King of Pentacles in this deck. I'll let you take a look at his intense energy. I want to get him so you can see. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to get him so the light isn't affecting you. So anyway, that's him. He's intense. It's an intense energy. You're dealing with a man or woman here who exudes a great deal of confidence and power, and it's almost, I think that you're dealing with someone, this person here has a great deal of, I think, emotional strength, almost intimidating intelligence, but there's this physical energy about him. It's almost like there's a desire here, especially I get with him. I wish you could just see his eyes there. It's just intense. He's got this intense look of, almost, if not lust, desire, which is the same thing, but a desire to achieve. He really is about prosperity. So in general, you're dealing with a man or a woman here who exudes a great deal of sexuality and self-confidence, who for some reason shows up as a person around you in the next couple of weeks. This could be a man or a woman that you don't trust, someone new that's coming into your life, he might have a beard. If it's a man, he might have a beard or a mustache. He might even have long hair or thicker hair. For some of you, not all of you. This could be someone new that you're meeting, some of you water signs, and you might just feel like, can I trust this? And this is in the next couple of weeks. And then we have the Queen of Swords, and this is the air sign energy. So for some of you women and men out there, you may have some air in your chart. You might be dealing with a person who is air, but listen, the Queen of Swords is all about being mindful and being self-aware and being aware of everything around her. So she knows what's going on. She may look like she's distracted with the book and her headset on, but let me tell you something, she's perfectly aware. Especially in this deck, she's got her other hand in her pocket. So she's got something there to protect herself. Okay, so, I honestly believe that in the next couple of weeks, perhaps the energy of letting go of somebody and perhaps hearing from somebody from your past, having closure, maybe for some of you. And this is also for some of you meeting somebody new who is, I think, attracted to you and could go both ways. And you have an opportunity for connecting with someone new. They like you just the way you are. It's cool. All right. So the last couple of cards we're going to clarify is the outcome of the Star card and the Knight of Swords. So what is that outcome? We have ambition. You're ambitious. You have faith in yourself. This is self-confidence. This is believing in yourself. This is also the energy with the Knight of Swords. This is a man or a young man or woman who is, communicative, direct. They make a very direct approach. So you're working on your self-confidence, and it could even be that at this time, you're taking advantage of your self-confidence and communicating, putting yourself out there and talking to others, making new friends. This could also be somebody reaching out to you. Well, one more card, outcome with the Star, Knight of Swords. It's that mental determination. And then you have the Hermit. So you guys are in a position of, it's faith in yourself, learning something new. It's the Hermit it's in this energy. It's not necessarily it's enlightenment. This is not isolation. Literally, this is enlightenment. See how he's holding the lamp, and he's not alone. There's somebody in the looking out for him in the back there. And this energy, I feel like you guys are going to discover there's something coming to you in the next couple of weeks, and some of you water signs are going to be enlightened about yourself. Something's going to make you feel like, wow, I'm okay. Whatever this enlightenment information that's coming in, especially with the Eight of Wands, we have a lot of, I feel like you're feeling more confident about yourself. It could be an unexpected message or communication that comes through with that Knight of Swords that enlightens you. We're going to pull one more card here, Spirit, for the Star, the Knight of Swords, and the Hermit. Please, one more card, please. And we have, interestingly, the Three of Cups. And this is about, it's in this deck anyway. It's it can be a celebration, but in this deck, she looks like she's underwater, emotionally. I feel like that you're in a position emotionally where it's time for you to come on, stop hiding. You don't need to hide anymore. It is time to socialize. And for some of you, singles, there is the opportunity to be dating that shows up. Don't hide away from it. I just want to take a look at this energy on this card. This is intense, Three of Cups. The world is celebrating. There are people out there that are connecting and reconnecting, and don't hold back. Don't hide from what the universe is offering you, especially with the transitions going on in your life in the next couple of weeks. I'm just going to get one more card to clarify that one. Okay, Spirit, one more card for the Three of Cups, because you guys are in a position in the next couple of weeks to be enlightened, to believe in yourself. You're getting the support you need. One more card with that Three of Cups. Yeah, you're definitely being enlightened. I mean, you might feel like you need to just pull away from certain people in your life, but there's this energy of come on out and don't be afraid. Come on out and play. I know it's, we have to be careful, but emotionally, don't be afraid. And we have the last card of, the Five of Pentacles. Normally I don't read reversed, but it's upright. I mean, it's reversed. It came up reversed. So I think that someone in the past that you may connect with may have left you out in the cold. That could be why you're holding back a little bit. Some of you water signs, it's also, emotionally, it's not holding back anymore. It's taking advantage, literally, of what the universe is offering you to, put yourself out there in any way, whether it's socially, emotionally, professionally, you're not holding back. So I'm going to stop it. I could go on and on, but I'm going to stop it here, guys. So listen, I hope you liked the video. If it resonated with some of you, please let me know. Leave feedback. And if you want to book a reading, like I said, everything is negotiable right now. We're doing a sliding scale fee. So leave some feedback. Let me know if you want to book a reading. I'll post it all below. Share the video and stay safe for the next couple of weeks, guys, and blessings to all. And I'll see you in a couple of weeks or so. Bye.